Okay, so let's say you have these places that you go to get your collectibles and stuff, all right? Um, One of the things you might want to start doing is buying doubles of certain things, all right? The thing about buying doubles, if you're a hobbyist, you're more than likely to pick it up just because you do a lot of trading. A lot of hobbyists will trade. Short-termers, they'll pick up doubles to do a quick trade and stuff. If they, if I have some um, like cards, like a set of cards, and I'm missing some cards, I might have some doubles that I'll trade with somebody else really quick, so I could complete that set. And then I could sell that set. All right, just sell a complete set. And then you have like long termers. Now, long term you can get doubles, but it's kind of iffy. The reason I would get doubles for long term investment is if there's an action figure or whatever, and it's like $50, and I know it's going to keep going up in value, and I'm able to get a couple of those, at least two of those same action figures, and I know it's just always going to go up in price. Then I'll buy two of those and put it to the side and save it. Now, I give you an example of one that didn't work out too well for myself or my dad. There was a comic. It was what was it? It was Ghost Rider 15, glow in the dark cover. All right, it's like the first glow in the dark cover of all times, and people who know comics kind of realize, you kind of want to get the distinct special ones and stuff, like first editions and whatnot. And 15 being a glow in the dark was pretty unique at the time. So we bought like 30 or 40 of those. Went around all over the place buying them up. So we bought a whole bunch of them up, hoping that the value would go up in price. Now it was like what, $3, $4 for one, or something like that. But we held on to it and held on to it, and just because it was so unique and distinct, we were under the assumption like, hey, maybe it might be worth some money, right? Because we're in it for a long term. So maybe, I don't know, like 7 years passed, and I was checking on prices. There's special price guides you can find on those, and it just really didn't go up at all. Up until now, I could probably search it now, and that particular comic that we have so many of is just its value never really went that high, and it's one of those hit and misses. So you kind of got to be, if you're doing long term, you kind of want to be careful with what you pick to hold on to. And if you're in like a group of people, or a bunch of people that collect something similar to you, then maybe you want to, you see like a rare action figure, and like, oh, it's rare. When Spawn came out, Spawn action figures, the Melboja figure was super hard to get, so I was able to pick up one. I picked up a second one for trade, and I knew other people who were collecting the Spawn action figures and stuff, and they wanted that action figure, so I picked it up and I held it for a trade, and eventually I traded it for like a ton of other action figures and stuff. So like it's one of those things, like it can be really good, but it can be really bad. So it's kind of iffy. I'm not gonna say pick up doubles of anything, but if you can, if it's within your means, you should pick it up if you plan on trading down the way, or anything like that. Hopefully that'll help you out as far as like dealing with buying extras.